Greetings, one and all. Welcome to week 64 of Gotenks account. We are rolling towards the end of March now. So a year and almost 3 months on the account. 4.1 million GP. Still running the same fleet in Fleet Arena. Running the Toxic Leia comp in Squad Arena. Still working on Jabba. I am in the middle of my fleet climb today, but something happened in my fleet shard in the past week, and I do have footage of this new event, but my fleet arena climb will never be the same. Well, look what I found on the Gotenks fleet shard. Leviathan, the first one in the shard. Thankfully, it's still a 6-star, but you know, I want to be ready for 7-star when it comes. So I'm just using the same approach that I would on my main account. If anything, maybe I'll need to bump up Ahsoka at some point. My Marauder is, at this point right now, I don't quite have Tech at Gear 13, but I have 171 base speed. I've attempted twice on my phone, so I didn't record it. First time, I almost won the first try. But I stalled out against Mark 6 in the end. And then the second time it didn't go so well. So let's do that. I think starting with the basic is the way to go here. And then we hide Anakin. But since it's not 7-star, they don't have to isolate, so it's kind of nice. So 5's is not isolated. After all, let's do Dispel. No choice really anyway. Let's get some offensive buffs up. Here's the thing where it's like I might need to bump up Ahsoka, so try to one-shot. Yes, okay, that worked. Beautiful. Yeah, you try to one-shot, and that's the... Why did that dodge? Why? Doesn't have evasion up. That's annoying. Still trying to get through. Don't kill that. She does have healing immunity. Dang it. Let's just put a taunt up. Maybe she'll survive. So can't hit any of them. I want to kill the fighter with Anakin because can't miss. Beautiful. Even without a crit, that still got it. Ahsoka dying, that's annoying. Gosh, like, come on, man. Let's hide Anakin again and heal him up. Good thing we did that, because Mark 6 came out. They still haven't done breach the hangars. Okay, yeah, that's a loss. Shoot. I had a good run. The first run was really good. If he didn't dodge Anakin's attack, they still haven't done breach the hangars. Yeah, it's not really gonna help. I'm not gonna get an assist from. Oh, maybe, you know, maybe we're gonna get somewhere. Yeah. What sucks about Leviathan's ult is effectively it's destroyed my capital ship, but since they stole it, technically, I don't get the double attack, or I don't get the special buff from Marauder. Yeah, like the one I almost won, I had killed everything except Mark 6, and then it eventually brought out Scimitar, and it was down to 3 stacks, and I just couldn't get enough successive hits. So all right, we're gonna forfeit this one. I have one more battle in 6 minutes. Hopefully that works for my climb, because I know I can do it. All right, coming back for another attempt. This is my last battle. 17 minutes to pay out. Come on. I think it's still my best move to use this lineup, even though It is 6-star and they can't isolate, but I don't know. Let me know. Still high. Let's get some offensive buffs. Okay, Ahsoka, do I need R7 or are you gonna keep doing your thing? Almost, not quite. Come on, land. Yes, okay, that's good. Might be getting somewhere with that. They don't have Dorito to cleanse anymore. Just bigger hit. Let's keep Ahsoka alive. Big hit on basic, almost. Oh yeah, it lost its second life. That's real good. This hit's too valuable to use anywhere else. Come on. Alright, Anakin. I guess 5s might be done for it. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Let's reapply our Valor. Bye, Ahsoka. Yeah, this is about where I got last time. I just didn't have enough hits. They still haven't done breached the hangers, which is great. Yeah, why not, I guess. I don't know. I just want reinforcements. 4. Okay. Did they do breach the hangers? Or, yeah, just breach the hangers. I guess maybe it doesn't, at less than 6 stars, it doesn't get a full kill. Do your AoE. Yes, the AoE. Yes, you killed yourself. Alright, there we go. Leviathan. I like that there's a Leviathan in my fleet show now because I hate the triple attacker. I had to beat 1 to get to 4 to get to this. But it's like I don't have a blueprint. I don't know. Like, I have to think through every move every time. Like, I don't. It's so chaotic. But I actually got through it. So I am happy because this guy, I don't think the rest of the show knows how to handle him. His payout was a while ago, and then all the people I normally have to claw my way through, they weren't able to beat him. So I guess little old Gotenks with a Mace Windu is clearing the way. All right, good stuff. So yeah, pretty cool, huh? I dealt with the Leviathan, and every time I've looked since he's been here, after I beat him, he's been #1 the whole time. It's so funny. They just don't know. I mean, 9 million GP when the account was made at the same time mine was. 2 GLs. I mean, Malgus obviously because he has Leviathan. What a random ogre. Swordy, come on, bro. Swordy. I mean, yeah, I know I gave a Conquest Progress, but it's actually a good one. Oh, don't tell me. Padawan Obi-Wan. Padawan, okay, Swordy, Omicron, not Padawan Obi-Wan. What are you doing, Nomi? Alright, well, enough about that guy. That actually makes it easier for me to climb to 1 because I know the script of how to do it. It needs to go well, like the triple attacker. I already talked about it. It's so annoying. But I need to just kill usually 1 triple attacker, and sometimes it takes like 6 tries. These events, I already got those rewards for them. Contraband cargo, I'm actually getting a bit of a build up on prestige and this mat, which is nice, and I'm not being active with my ship omegas, so when I need to I can go in and really do some upgrades. Speaking of which, let's look at ships. 35 out of 100 on Outrider, 71 out of 100 on Rebel Y-Wing. I got 0 in the past week. I didn't see any shipments in the Galactic War Store. Ebnock, I haven't favored it because I was thinking of utilizing it to help counter Executor, but I haven't really followed through on that. I had powered up Houndstooth the last week. I guess Rex's ship, wouldn't be the worst to build into a little bit, but another day, another day. For right now, just keep hoarding those mats for when I actually really want to build some up. I still have Negotiators basic at level 1 because I never use that. And characters. In the past week, did I finish Shauna Relics last week? I don't know. If I didn't, I was close. So she's at Relic 4 now. Boba Fett, I got to Relic 7, so I unfavorited him. And I also got Mr. Tech to Relics. He was Gear 10 for the longest time. But due to my struggles against the triple attacker executive fleets, I wanted to boost him up as much as I could. I might stop with just the 2 6-dot mods because I have Marauder at 173, gets plus 15 speed from its unique, so that's effectively 188. And my Anakin ship is 189. And for the Leviathan counter specifically, you want Anakin to be a little faster so it doesn't run out of stealth prematurely. So I am gonna pump the brakes on that. I just the last 6-dot mod I sliced got it to 173, so maybe I'll do a couple more to boost up the health and the offense, because I do need those to be better, or like the survivability and offense, because there have been times it barely survives, or it barely kills something, or barely doesn't kill something, and then any little bit can make a difference. But they're feeling pretty good. And why did I stop at Relic 4 for them? It's just the highest I could go without having to do Erodium heat sinks, which is a more expensive thing, and you start getting into more of the third signal data that's more expensive to get, so I just left them at that. But I was trying to get the Marauder as powerful as I could. I mean, now we're in the Game of Inches stage where, like, I've had so many big developments in the past few months. Like, I feel like my roster has ballooned with relics, which is awesome. But now I feel like it's either like 1 relic a week and not much else happens. Since I did get Fennec 2 relics, that was my Kyrotech character. And Tech was another Kyrotech character. They were my Kyrotech characters to get up to Gear 12 and Gear 13. So now Chrysanthemum is my next Gear 12, Gear 13 character that I'm working on with Kyrotech. And then Greedo I have slotted as my non-Kyrotech. Aura Singh, she's right there gear-wise. It's just I need to farm a bunch of shards. And I don't feel like doing that while I am actively trying to get relics on somebody. After Fennec, if I don't have these two up to relics, I might just slap C-3POs, try to work on his relics. They don't benefit much, but I do need him Relic 7. So I need to do it at some point or another. So if not now, when? Why not, I guess. Jawa's still 37 out of 100. Skiff is up to 30 out of 100. So doing really good on the shards for Java. The rest of these chumps down here, well, Skiff excluded, these chumps are pretty easy gears. I mean, Tusk is already there, almost there. Our Sing's almost there. Jawa's Gear 10. It'll just be a Gear 12 to Gear 13 game and signal data. But these guys are lower relics needed. So I have I'm getting most of the 7s done soon. And Java will be here before you know it. And why do I have Greedo as my non-Kyrotech character? I kind of just want to make a full Hut Cartel team for 5v5. At 3v3, I can run Boba, Leia, and Chrysanthemum once he's done. That'll be nice. But just having some more relics on a bounty hunter will make it nice for 5s because Boosh. Oh, I slapped on her Zeta. Excuse me. Slapped on her Zeta. Because it amplifies Deadly Bluff, Boosh will assist once per turn whenever a Hut Cartel ally uses an ability during their turn. If all allies were Hut Cartel at the start of the battle, enemies with Deadly Bluff can't attack at a turn. And that's a big clause. So the preventing attacks at a turn is huge, but only works with full Hut Cartel. So Boba Fett's lead is sneaky good. You really don't notice it until it hits you. So the crit damage is nice, 50%, and then 10% chance. Okay. Bounty Hunter allies gain 15 speed for each debuffed enemy. So in 5v5, that's 75 speed for everybody if everyone's debuffed, which it doesn't take long to debuff them. That's a lot. And they gain max health equal to 50% of the total potency of all Bounty Hunter allies. So you look at that as a percentage. So if all Bounty Hunter allies add up to 200% potency across all of them, which is not high, then you get 100% extra health for everybody. And again, turn meter when a thermal explodes, so that ties right into Boosh. And then Garrido's good for that. He has some thermals. So ideally a team would be Boba, lead, Boosh, Kersan, and Garrido. And if I have him, Skiff. If not, I just throw Cad Bane or something in there, Gear 8, and just leave it as is. A 3v3 Boba, Leia, Kersan will be a sneaky good team. I might put it front wall. Or back wall, I don't know. Can catch people. So that's going to be nice. Not really other teams under development at the moment. I'm just on watch to decide who gets the next data or not, because it's not really clear right now, or like super obvious. And that's a nice thing about doing an account like this, like the freeway, and not like buying all these Lightspeed bundles, is my roster grows like in parallel with itself. It's paced. I apply Zetas for teams that I have. Even Leia, I already have those done. Like if you look around, all my relic characters, most of them, the ones that matter have their Zeta. And Tech doesn't, but like, and Anakin and GK don't, because that plays into just like Padme. But I have all these Zetas. It's just like I'm not like having a shell of a team. Like it's relics, but it doesn't have all its abilities there, and it has crappy mods. So I really like doing it this way. Speaking of mods, I now have something that even my main account doesn't have. Well, I already have that in the Padawan Obi-Wan Omicron, or the Obi-Cron. I have that my main account doesn't have. Check this out. I keep forgetting to show this. I got this a few weeks ago. 29 speed. And it's an offense set crit damage triangle. The only thing that would make it even better is if this wasn't flat offense, this was percentage offense. But still, I have 5 rolls of speed and 5 rolls of offense and 29 speed. The top speed mod I have on my main account in 6 years is 28. I don't have anything above 28. I have a few 28s and I have a lot of 27s. I do not have any 29 speed mods. So, yeah, that's quite the roll. And, you know, it's just chance. I mean, in a year and 2 months, I got that on this account, and 6 years on the other one, nope. But I guess if you could look at it holistically, I've had combined 7 years, 2 months, or 7 years, 4 months. No, 7 years, 2 months, because it's been 6 years since that account was made. So exactly 6 years. So collectively, I've had 7 years, 2 months, and it took me that. Because if you're just looking at the standpoint of me, this account doubled my chances by, or at least increased the chances of getting that. Okay. What else is going on? Rise of the Empire TB. Let me tell you about this disaster of a TB. So right now we are trying to get another star here. And there are players in my guild that this guy's actually usually really good. He's a supporter of the channel and he usually is really good. Some of these people are really bad. This guy never deploys on time. I always have to tag him. I'm like the TB officer, or at least part-time TB officer. This guy, never do it. This guy I always have to tag. This person hasn't even been on. It is so frustrating to me. And they never respond to. Sometimes they'll deploy, but I'm like, dude, I feel like they don't even look at Discord. It's just so frustrating. This guy's usually pretty good about it. So maybe we'll get it. I don't, like 23 million away, an hour and a half. It's like, I don't know. Like, it's so frustrating. And it's not just that. Look. Does this look like an optimal... Why is that not showing the full star? It has a star. Okay. Does this look like an optimal way to run a planet? No. This was 1-starred. 1 minute from phase change. 1 minute. The guy owned up to it. He said, "Oh no, I deployed the op. I finished it." He finished it with 1 minute left, and we started. I was preloading it. So that's 2 stars. Probably not gonna get, like, we lost. Maybe we make up 1 star somewhere else. And then this. The 35 million short. So what was that last phase? Phase 5. Undeployed GP. Say this guy. Woo woo blue. Come on, dude. I was complaining about him in the officer chat. It's just like, we don't do anything to any of these people. This guy is terrible. He has a big roster compared to the, like, our guild, but it's like deploy, like, I don't even tell them to do combat missions. I just say deploy. They let 24 hours pass and don't deploy. And it's not like we have a complicated, like, oh, deploy light side here, deploy dark side here, deploy ships here, like, or do your CMs first and then deploy, or do ships first and then deploy. It's just dump it. Just dump your GP. Click, take 2 seconds. You click deploy, select all, and deploy. It drives me crazy. It grinds my gears. Like, so, how much do we have on the table? We need 35 million. So 13, 21 and a half, 28, 29, 35 right there. Just 5 players. This guy always misses too. Darth Waddy. It's Caney is always pretty bad about it. T-Ho, I always got to attack him to kill it. Like, so many people. There's like 9 people just didn't deploy. It's just deploying. This guy did waves and didn't deploy. I don't, like, thank you, but just deploy. Don't do waves. The waves, you get what? 200,000? You get a pittance. 250. It just, it blows my mind. I am so frustrated with this guild in TB. Like, extremely frustrated. It's pissed off. Like, there's, like, it's 3 different, like, fiascos. I really hope we, like, but I'm the guy, I have to tag each individual. I have to go to that list. Luckily, I use 2 phones for 2 accounts, because, like, I have to have, or I'd have to go to my computer every time, or switch from the game app to Discord, and hope it doesn't crash. But I have to type it at, blah, blah, blah. That's annoying. I have to tag them myself all the time, and they just don't care. I'm an officer. Sometimes I'm just tempted of, okay, so let's sort by last activity. Some people just haven't been on days. I'm tempted. Sometimes I want to do it. But then our guild leader would be pissed off. Sometimes, just get out of here. You're gone. Screw you. You're gone. I just want to sometimes. But I don't. I control myself. It's a whole thing. All right, Conquest Progress. I have been doing a series of my first hard conquest, and it's been incredibly easy to roll through the sectors. I have like maybe 2 or 3 nodes where it's 2 out of 3, because the only teams I use mainly are the Padawan Obi team under Jedi Luke, Leia, and then CLS. This everyone's pointing out. I could have probably done with Qui-Gon, just try to force him to basic, and I will do that next time. I will focus on that in Sector 1. This one I got evasion up, crit damage down. Grandmother surviving. I could probably do that with Padawan Obi-Wan and Jedi Luke. Mercenaries, I can't do that, but I might come back for the other one if I'm squeezing out banners. Sector 3. Speed down, got it. Captain Rex survived. That was easy. It was like, don't even have to think about it. Just run my Leia team. Wing with Stab surviving. Shouldn't be too bad with Padawan Obi-Wan. We adapt or die. Yes, I could get it just by losing. I don't have a good Imperial Troopers team, so maybe you have Iden her Zeta, and maybe she helps out with that, but by coming back all the time. And some of these feats at the end are like, I can't do it at all, like Gungans. I don't have them. Even if I had like the 4 normal Gungans up and running, I don't have Jar Jar. Darth Bane, don't have him. Full Spectres, they're terrible. Luthen, don't have them. It's a Conquest unit, the most unobtainable units in the game. Sector 4, accuracy down and accuracy up. Accuracy up wasn't a problem. Droid units, not a problem with 3PO and Chewie. This one, again, I can get, but it's going to be a lot of miles on Obi-Wan. This one, maybe I'd do with Leia to ease up on Paddle on Obi-Wan, just to spread out this stamina. And accuracy down, I'll get that, no problem. So I'm going to get a lot of feats. I didn't get many global feats. Well, Sector 5 too. I am close to... I believe I'm going to release this weekly update before the Sector 5 video, but I'm almost done Invasion Down. Phoenix, come along easy. This one, I can do it with Leia pretty easily. Jack Calcassus can't do it. But I'm getting a lot of the Sector feats. I just can't get the global feat. Because it's all things like I just can't do. Like I got the easy one, the challenge paths, automatic, quick chance down. Defeat with Inquisitors. I have trash Inquisitors. This is even more out of the question. Full Imperial Remnant, don't even have a full team. Full Night Sisters, nope, don't have it. And full Lightside Mandalorians, even worse. And they have to survive. Like that's not even just win. Like these are just win. That's survive. So yeah, all those are impossible. Even so, I will easily get this crate, 5th crate, and I am aiming for 6th crate. So if this was the first Jocasta Conquest, I could get her in 6, but and maybe I'm reading her wrong, but I'm not gonna rush her like with this account. I don't know. Darkside Ray, not a huge hurry, but it's like, yeah, I'll take those shards. Which actually, let's see, Jedi Vanguard. Yeah, I don't have like a Jedi Vanguard. Like, this is essentially Jedi trash, as they could also name it, except like Keller and Beck. And Shakti is nice, but mostly just Jedi trash. Not good. Not good characters. Yeah, that's Conquest. Maybe I'll finish it up with a frustrating battle. Actually, let me see if this guy has his payout coming up. Okay, this guy has his payout coming up, so I'm not going to do it. This is my Fleet Arena Shard, which I guess I haven't shown off. It's named Don't Attack Others Before Their Payout. Because that is the golden rule, and it just has like in real time, like, okay, 36 minutes from now it's this player, then there's no one for the next payout, and then these 3 don't climb other than me, so I'll let that guy be. He's not in the shard. I just took his ally code and put it in the bot. A lot of these are in the shard. Some of them you try to get in and they don't want to come. They are just so obstinate and they don't cooperate, and you try to tell them, hey, my payout is right before yours, so just leave me be until an hour before and then hit me, and then I won't care. And sometimes they don't bother. But yeah, I'll give it an attempt here in 25 minutes just to be nice. And I think that's it for this week. I think I vented a lot of my general frustrations with my kills. Like, gosh, it's just it's insane. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.